you can live a life in flow where your deepest heart's desires become reality. At Set to Love, we offer strategies and ideas on how you can stay out of crazy town. See, your human experience is meant to be lived with meaning, purpose, and creativity. You are here to contribute through your essence. We are best friends, moms, entrepreneurs, and above all, find our flow in assisting you to find yours. We come together weekday mornings to bring you ideas to fall deeper in love with your life and the journey that you are on. Take what works and ditch the rest, and always stay set to love. Thank you for being a part of this community. We're all designed to live in flow. So let's go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Set to Love. I am Eva Payne here with my best friend, Shelly, and our beautiful guest, Haley Clugston, today on the other side of the pond from us and sharing some amazing tips about creating a very successful morning routine for yourself. She is an entrepreneur. She owns multiple businesses, an online health and wellness business owner as well. Thank you, Haley, so much for being here. Good morning, best friend. Hi, ladies.
Good morning, Haley. You are adorable. Your smile is infectious. I'm so looking forward to your positivity. Adorable.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for having me, ladies. I feel absolutely blessed to be here and be sharing with you today. I do apologize. I'm coming to you live from my car this morning, which is actually this afternoon for me. So you've got me on the road today. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to being here and really hoping to add some incredible value to your listeners. I've been listening into your podcast. They are absolutely incredible. You give so much value and so much love for these podcasts. So I'm really pleased to be here and be able to also add my little bit and my energy and love to this as well. So I'm super excited to be here.
Well, welcome. Now, Haley, you were telling us, tell us a little bit about yourself first, and then you were mentioning to me that you have like a really great morning acronym that you wanted to share with people.
Absolutely. So I'll start off by taking you back 7 years ago. So 7 years ago, I was working in the beauty industry and I absolutely loved my job, and my background is in the beauty industry and I still massively love it. I was just literally talking to Shelly a few minutes ago backstage, having a little chat about that. Like, it's something that's still massively passionate to me. Like, I love people and it's always something that I've enjoyed being involved with. But 7 years ago, I was trading my time for money and I was in a very different position to where I'm at now with my health and with my finances and just in life in general. Like, I just didn't feel like I was a really necessarily happy person, and I got introduced to an online space, an online business platform, and it completely transformed my life. But I had to realize, there's a big difference when you're working for somebody to when you're working for yourself. And it was a massive leap for me to actually have to transition and actually learn to be your own boss. I mean, the beauty of being your own boss is your own boss. The downside to being your own boss is your own boss. So one thing that I had to find was I had to find a way to make this business like flow with everything else that I was doing, and I had to change my ways. And for me, I really found that having a good solid foundational morning made a massive difference to my life and to my business. So I'm super passionate about helping other women and men thrive in that space. Can you hear me okay, by the way?
Yes, you're perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's
all right.
So that's kind of my background there. Yeah.
I love it. And I love that you recognize that you needed to do something to help yourself be more successful. So what is that? What are some of the steps that you took, or what are some of the changes that you made?
So, I mean, in all honesty, like, I don't know if anyone can resonate with this, but I was the person that would like roll out of bed like 10 minutes before like my day was due to start. I had my own beauty practice at home at this point. So, I'd literally roll out of bed, grab a drink, grab a biscuit and go or something. That was my day. And I was just like stumbling through my day and just finding that I wasn't really like having a successful day. Like every single day I'd get myself in a frustrated state and I'd be forgetting things and not being successful. So, you know, I got introduced to this concept through various different people, and different people have kind of introduced it to me over time, but I've kind of come up with my own version of it. And I just thought, you know, if I can just help like one or two people even and just start to transform their life by transforming their day, you know, because I honestly feel like, I don't know about you ladies, but you know, when you say, you know, you feel like you win your morning, you win your day, and when you win your day, you win your week, and when you win your week, you win your year. Like, you know, you absolutely, like, if you can get to grips of that, and not only will it impact like where you're at right now in, you know, your life and your business, but it impacts and ripples everything, your relationships, you know, you show up better for yourself in every aspect of your life, you know. And it's just finding these little daily concepts that can really make a massive impact long term. So I came up with an incredible acronym for me that I use every single day, and people can, you know, you can tweak this to make it work for you, because, you know, there's going to be different people listening to this in very different positions to where I'm at right now. But I come up with the acronym of greatness. I love an acronym. Like, I love to have, like, and to begin with, I actually had to make myself a little check sheet to make sure that I actually went through it every single day and I stuck to it. So I'm going to share that with the listeners, if that's okay, Eva.
Please do.
Yeah. So the first
Taking
thing for me, absolutely. And you know, I think it's so powerful. That first 20 minutes of how you start your day is so impactful. If you start your day in a negative way, it's going to ripple affect the rest of your day. So the first thing that I do every single morning is I write a gratitude list. You know, and that might be slightly different for everybody. You know, it may be some mornings I feel like I need to journal, and some mornings I feel like I need to write affirmations or write positive self-love notes to myself, like whatever I feel it is. But the first thing that I do, you know, I put pen to paper and I get myself in a grateful state. I come from a grateful place, because no matter what's happening in your world, if you're starting with a grateful heart, your whole day is just gonna, you know. And I honestly feel like when you give gratitude and you give love, you receive more. So for me, that's the first thing, is having that gratitude. The next thing is, you know, what you're feeling in your mind, you know, how you're starting your day. And I try and learn something first thing in the morning. So for me, I will start with a reading practice. You know, so whether that's a positive book or whether that's just something that's going to help set you up for success for the day, you know. And I get that some people are super busy in the morning, but I urge you just to take, even if it's just 10-20 minutes for yourself, if it means getting up a little bit earlier than the kiddie winks, so you can get yourself into this good flow and good practice. And for me, when I read, I don't just read, I highlight books. Like, I literally turn my books into, you know, that's one of my little top tips, is when you get a book, highlight it. And then if you ever just want to go back and just get some key intentions from that book again, you can pick it back up and you can pick off like the highlight key bits that you got from it. So you can kind of recap the book really quickly. So really getting yourself in a good positive mindset with your reading. And that could even be listening to a podcast like this, or listening to, you know, an audible book as well. If you're a super busy mom and you need to fit this in around other things, that's also absolutely fine. The next thing is exercise and moving your body. You know, when we exercise, and it's been really hard here in the UK at the moment, we're in the middle of a pandemic right now and everyone's in lockdown, and it's so easy just to lounge around the house and not doing anything. But, you know, when you move your body, you release them feel-good endorphins. Even if it's just 5-minute stretches, like, you can do it. But honestly, if you can get yourself into a good high energy peak state every single day and get into exercise state, you are gonna feel amazing. And, you know, I've really challenged myself recently to do a minimum of 10 minutes a day. I mean, and that might mean for you, that might just be that you have a minimum amount of steps that you're going to do a day, or that you're going to put the music on in the house and you're going to blitz around the house and do a cleaning session, whatever you need to do just to get your heart rate up and keep that endorphins moving in your body. So that's the E. The A is affirmations and self-affirming. You know, I am a typical like self-critical person. Like, and for me, if I don't do affirmations and I don't get myself in a good energy state, like, my self-talk can be terrible. I've actually called my little chimp, I've called Ursula, my little chimp on my shoulder, my little self-talk. I'm like, go away, Ursula, we're not dealing with you today. You know, I've named my chimp. because I'm definitely that person. So for me, like having affirmation, if you can combine that with exercise as well, it's really powerful. Like an I am statement, for anyone that doesn't know what an affirmation is, it's an I am powerful statement. If you can get yourself like in a power pose, I can't do it right now because I'm sat in a car, but shoulders back and your hands on your hips and pull your chest out. Take a nice deep breath, and if you can look in the mirror and you can affirm to yourself, and to start with, it might feel a little bit uncomfortable, but something that I love to do is I say, I am strong and I am successful. I am brilliant and I am beautiful. And I am willing and I am worthy of all the success and happiness in my life. And it's just little things like that that you can say to yourself just to get yourself in a positive mindset and really work with that subconscious mind as well. Eva's like nodding away at me here, like, yeah. And the next one on for T is your to-do list or your to-dos. And I actually don't recommend an actual to-do list. Like, have a to-do list, but really make sure you schedule. Because a to-do list,
Yes.
you will go through the easy things first, right? I don't know if you ladies find you do that. You go through those easy things first. And that's not a great thing to do. You need to make sure that you actually, a great book for this, for anyone that procrastinates, is, I find this book called Eat That Frog. Eat That Frog. And it's basically talking about doing the big, not an actual frog, doing the big things first, the scary things first, and getting them out of the way is a really key thing to do. So you've got gratitude, reading, exercise, affirmations, to-do list. I'm just trying to spell it in my head to remember what I put for N. I've not got my notes with me. What did I say for N? Oh, my brain's gone dead to what I was going to say to you. To-do list, I might have to come back to that one in a second. Oh my gosh, my brain's gone dead. I know the next one was energy as well. I'll come back to N because I'm completely lost track of where I was at with that. Your next one is your energy. Like, raising your energy absolutely every single day is so important to get yourself in that peak state, and affirmations will definitely help with that. But making sure that you even just move your body for a couple of minutes before, if you've got this fear inside of you, to do with something that's going to scare you, like put on your favorite music, get yourself in a peak state. I love talking about peak state, and honestly, I put my favorite music on, I'll dance around the house and I change my state, and that is so powerful. It really makes a massive difference in your life. And then the other one that I was going to say is making sure that you show up. So the one's tying quite well. I mean, it's quite easy right now for a lot of people to sit at home in their comfy clothes, have their hair tied up, like, not worry about what their appearance looks like. But honestly, there's just something about putting on your lipstick and like getting yourself, like putting on your favorite clothes, even if you've got nowhere to go, right? Put on a pair of heels, put on your lipstick, and make yourself feel nice. Show up for you. If you can't show up for the world right now, show up for you, because it definitely makes a difference when you look in the mirror and you feel good. It makes a huge difference. And then the last one is sleep, making sure you're getting the proper amount of sleep every single day to really set yourself up for success. I know for me, being an entrepreneur, it's really easy to try and just like carve off a few hours sleep, but honestly, I get less done if I don't give my body the rest that it deserves. My mind's all over the place, I'm not focused, I'm not in a happy place, and it makes a massive difference for your nerve endings, for your health, and definitely for your focus as well. And then it's so easy if you're a busy mom just to like cut down the hours on the sleep, try and get more in, but trust me, like give yourself that extra hour, get to bed a little bit earlier at night, whatever you need to do to make sure you're getting like at least 7 hours. I find 7 hours for me, I can thrive. And I literally cannot remember what the end was. I'm just trying to remember what it was that I put down for you guys. Oh yes, I remember now. So it was to do with making sure that you're fueling your body in the right way, and I can't remember what exactly I put for the N. I think it was like be nice to yourself. We'll go with be nice to yourself, but fueling yourself correctly every single day. Was it necessities? Oh my gosh, I can't remember what I said, but definitely this is the key thing, is like really setting yourself up for success to make sure that you are fueling your body correctly, hydrating your system every single day. Like I aim for 1/3 a third of my weight every single day in water. You may not be at that place right now, but I highly recommend like working towards that. I'm also in the process of moving towards a plant-based diet at the moment for me as well. So really making sure that I'm fueling my body every single day. I actually follow a guy called Dr. Michael Greger. He's incredible. I don't know if you girls have heard of him. But he has like a daily dozen check sheet, which has taught me so much. If you can't tell, I love a check sheet. And I love to have something to work towards right every single day. I start with a digestion product, a greens drink every single day, elixir for my skin, and then a healthy smoothie packed full of goodness. Nutrition. That was the end. It was nutrition.
Yay.
It's come to me. I'm so sorry, girls. I'm in the car and I just haven't got my notes with me, but it was nutrition.
No worries.
Yes, I remembered. So just to recap really quickly for you. So your gratitude is your first one is your G. R is your reading. E is your exercise. A is your affirm to yourself, your affirmations. T is your to-do, like your to-do list and your scheduling. And then your N is your nutrition. E is your energy. S is show up for you. And the other S is sleep. So that is my greatness recommendation. And honestly, I would just say, it's so vitally important. Some people say, but, my children come first. And I totally understand that. But, ladies, gents, whoever's listening to this, you need to fill your own cup up first. It's that analogy of being on the aeroplane with the mask. You need to fill your own cup up first so you can overflow and overfill to all the others around you and in the universe as well. So, yeah, and this has made a massive difference for me. My business is more than quadrupled by having a healthy morning routine. My mind's in a better place, my anxiety is of calm. Like I'm a better version of myself every single. I think I lost you for a second there, ladies, but I'm back.
Oh.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Haley, such good information.
Wow. So much good information. And the other thing is too, is I was thinking,
You're kind of cutting in and out. You just tell, what were you going to say, Shelly?
I was just going to say, don't get overwhelmed by that list. Mm-hmm. Just do what you can and start out, maybe take a couple. They were all great ideas. I know for myself, I do some of those practices. So just take one thing, one thing that you can resonate with, and then add each day.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope she were able to get her back. Oh, wait, there she is. Let me add her back in. Hi, Haley.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, darn. Well, at least it happened at the end.
Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry. But yes, I just heard what you were saying there, Shelly, and I totally agree. Like, even if you can just switch. Yeah, hopefully you can hear me. But even if you can just swap up like one or two of the things that you're doing and just start to implement them into your life now, like you will make a massive impact. It's that compounding effect over time to a better place to where you want to be. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, unfortunately, we are not hearing you very well, Haley. We're going to keep all your information and everything about you in our notes so people can find you. I'm so sorry we're having technical difficulties, but we love you. We really appreciate your time this morning and getting here for us and our viewers. So thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone, for coming here. Haley, stick around. We'll just say bye to you as soon as we say bye to our viewers. Thanks, everyone, for being
here. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for having me.
You're so welcome. You can find us at settolove.com. We're here weekday mornings. Hit that like button. Share this message. I'll make sure to have Haley's greatness acronym in the show notes so something you can work on, and all of her contact information as well. So thank you again so much for being here today.
Bye, everyone.
Have a great day, everyone.
Hit the bell.